Hi guys, welcome to Souls Know Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. I hope you're all doing, really well. This is going to be your timeless tarot for whenever it is that you're tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing really well. Right, we have trust that's come out. And change, oh God. All these readings are about the same thing. Right, okay, let's jump into this. But yeah, I hope you're all doing really well. We're using the Soul's Journey Lessons deck. We have trust, change. So, something's shifting or changing in your world and you're being asked to trust the process here. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And change says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So yeah, I feel like you're being pushed to the edge. It almost gives me the energy of the Fool card. You know, where there's that person stood literally at the edge of a cliff, about to jump, about to take a leap of faith, and you're being sort of pushed to the edge. Things may be shifting or changing in your world, and you're being asked to sort of go with the flow of this. Right, then we've got forgiveness that's at the bottom of the deck. Wow. And we've got forgiveness that says, I acknowledge that harbouring resentment blocks the flow of love. Oh, wow. Then we've got the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, I saw the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Right, show me more about... Look at that. I fucking knew it. The Fool, it's come out in the reverse, but this was the energy I was getting from this trust card. You're being pushed to the edge. This is the exact image that I got. That's so weird. You're being pushed to the edge. Right, we're going to start with this Fool energy that's in the reversed. First major arcana in the reading so far. We've talked about what it means in the upright. In the reverse, this is saying that you either need the courage to trust this change, to take this leap of faith. Some of you may be lacking the courage. Or there's new beginnings, there's new things that you're being presented with that you're not trusting here. You're not trusting. And I feel the fact that this forgiveness has come out at the bottom, there's so much going on. I'm sorry, I feel a little bit like overwhelmed on a sensory level. There's so much coming through. For those of you that are at the fork in a road, at the edge of a cliff, you're required to move in a new direction. We've got this page of, Knight of Pentacles. And regardless of what the meaning of the card is, the imagery, it's giving me that leaving something behind, walking away. So you may have invested in, I don't know, a relationship, a location, a job, a project, something. And you sort of taking a leap of faith or, embracing a new chapter. It's like some of you are looking back at what it is that you've got to leave behind. Queen of Swords, again, it's an analysing energy, asking questions of, wanting to know the truth. It's almost like the Queen of Swords is sitting there like, well, can I trust this? She can see what it is that's required of her or what it is that needs to be done. But she's looking at this situation, this new beginning, this change. Almost questioning like, have I got it in me to leave, whether this is baggage behind, an investment, something that you've invested in behind. Oh, that's the world. Look at that. Oh, this reading it's so intense. So intense. Right, I'm just going to stop shuffling because I wanted to talk about these cards over here and I got sucked into the tarot. Now, for those of you where this Fool is in the reverse, like I say, and you're either fearing taking this leap of faith or you're turning down new opportunities, whatever that is, the forgiveness is going to, the more that you step into this energy of forgiveness, which is also an energy of acceptance, accepting what's happened, accepting what needs to be done. Once we forgive, our trust sort of intensifies, our trust deepens, our connection with ourself, the universe deepens, and you trust that inner voice more. So some of you could be ignoring your inner voice that's kind of prompting you to forgive yourself, forgive somebody that you're connected to. It says here, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So in a situation where you're harboring resentment, or someone may be harboring resentment about you, I don't know which way round this is going to be, but we saw the world, yeah. This old cycle needs to be closed out. Because the world is the last major arcana card. The Fool is the first major arcana card. So for you to get this new beginning, or for you to take this leap of faith, for you to actually be able to leave this baggage in the last cycle, there's something that you need to forgive. There's something that you need to forgive. The Queen of Swords is a very kind of, I'm going to say like a cutthroat energy. I don't actually want to put that there. A bit of a cutthroat energy, can appear to be quite cold or emotionally aloof. So there may be something that you need to analyse, to look at, to ask questions about regarding this forgiveness. So it's going to help you close out this cycle. And like I was saying, you're going to be developing trust in that inner voice. Because I feel like someone's inner voice for a long time, with this Knight of Pentacles energy, yeah, has been asking them to come into union or harmony with themselves. This is the energy of 6, so it speaks about your intuition. Your intuition is either calling you to bring some level of forgiveness to a relationship. It could be an old relationship, one that you're not currently in, but the universe is wanting you to close this cycle out for good, and so that you can change something. So you may have to leave an aspect of this relationship behind. No, well, you're being asked to leave all aspects of this relationship behind. So if you're harboring resentment, then you're going to carry that resentment with you, which is why you're being asked to look at what needs leaving behind. Whether in a union, an ex-relationship, a current one, this doesn't have to be just a soulmate in terms of one that you're, sexually intimate with. It could be with friends, it could be with family. This just represents a soul connection. And if it isn't somebody outside of you that is needing your forgiveness, or, something that somebody outside of you did that needs your forgiveness, then it's you needing to forgive an aspect of yourself here, because it's beginning to block your ability to move towards this new beginning and actually embrace it. Whether you're lacking the self-belief, the lack of self-trust, the lack of, trusting your intuition or the direction that you're being intuitively guided towards. This resentment is kind of blocking, as it says there, the flow of love. And that flow of love isn't just with other people. It very well includes that. But it also speaks about the flow of, or your ability to connect spiritually. The more that you harbour resentment, it actually blocks your channel, your ability to channel these guidance messages. Wow, that was a lot. Right, I wanted to dive into this forgiveness, but I don't really feel like I need to now. But I did want to pull another row on here. So show me this Queen of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, exactly. This is the new beginning that is on the other side of the Fool. In theory, this really needs to go here. So if you're looking at what needs to be left behind, this is like leaving all the baggage associated with this old cycle in the past. Taking a leap of faith when you have the confidence, the courage, the trust in that inner voice to do so. There's a new beginning on the other side of this. I feel like this Queen of this Queen of Swords is really looking at where this seed can be planted. I really feel that she's looking at an environment here and she's like, no, this new seed can't go amongst all this shit. I need to leave some stuff behind. And then this guy's got one pentacle literally strapped to his back, and it looks the same as this pentacle in this card. So this queen's looking at where she's currently stood, an environment, a relationship, a family situation, whatever, a job. And she's saying this cannot go here. So therefore, you've got to take a leap of faith to find, new soil to go and plant this new beginning in. Right, show me the Knight of Pentacles. No fucking way. That's so many. Oh, I have a rule, like, if I don't see them, I don't read them. But I saw them. Ten of Pentacles in the reversed, Page of Cups, the Tower, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Swords. Yeah, this is what is either holding some of you back, or this is the baggage that needs to be released. We've got, is it 3 tens in here? 10 of Pentacles. Oh no, 2 tens in the Tower. Right, okay. Right, so 10 of Pentacles in the reversed. It's either generational patterns and cycles. It can speak about family. It can speak about also, like I was saying, if this is an environment or representative of a cycle that you've been in that cycle for a very long time. I'd say 10 years plus, with the 2 tens in here in the Tower. And this is what I feel you're either needing to free yourself from carrying this baggage. We've got the 10 of Wands, which is, you know, a burden that you willingly carry. But it's a burden that you've willingly carried, that the universe is saying, like, no more. You cannot carry the burden, like I say, of family, of a family curse or some sort of family pattern. The universe is asking you to drop this. And if you willingly, like I say, if you're willingly wanting to carry it, the universe is coming in to shake whatever this shit is free. So it's off your back. You can see how this person here is literally carrying all of this shit. And then this person is literally dropping that shit as he's walking off. Instead of carrying it to the new cycle, it's like you need to be unburdened to be able to embrace the Fool energy. Like I was saying, the World is the last card, the Fool is the first. You cannot bring any of the baggage, the resentment, any of the stuff from the previous cycle, apart from the lesson. You take the lesson with you, but as far as the experiences, the resentment, the taking things personal, all of that shit has got to be left here. And the universe, if you don't do it willingly, I feel is coming in to sort of, to orchestrate a circumstance or situation where that is what is the result. So for those of you that are on the fence, this is what the Two of Swords is talking about. Not trusting that inner voice, not trusting the wisdom, not wanting to see the truth, not wanting to see what needs leaving behind, not wanting to see the burden that you've been carrying, or how carrying this burden is actually stopping you from trusting change. And it's got something to do with emotions. We've got the Page of Cups here. So it very well could be, as we were talking about, forgiveness in terms of it's blocking this flow of love. Page of Pentacles is an emotional energy. It's, you know, I feel that, I don't know, but I feel like someone's feelings have been hurt, and it's like, that's why they're holding on to something here. Right, show me the Fool in reverse. No, oh my God. Oh. Right, Ace of Wands, it's the new beginning. Oh, and then the Nine of Swords in the reverse. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Alright, someone's intuition, they're not listening to it. They're not listening to it. This Ace of Wands is like an inspiration, a new direction, and a new idea that's being presented to somebody to move in a new direction. But I feel that because we've got this forgiveness that's required here, this acceptance of what is or what was, an acceptance of what has been, when you accept that, like I say, you unblock your connection to your intuition. Because I think someone is very much in their head with this Swords energy. In their head rather than being in their heart. Yeah. Because your intuition is sort of whispering literally in your ear about what direction it is that you need to take. But you don't want to hear it. You don't want to see it. Some of you, it could be stressing you out. Knowing that something needs to change, or that, you know, that you need to take a leap of faith. But it's like, I don't know, like I was saying at the beginning, there's either like a lack of courage, or you need more courage, which is Leo energy, the Strength card. This forgiveness is going to give you that, though. Because the more that you forgive, you unblock that flow of love. And as I was saying, there's nothing heart-centered here. It's all very practical. It's all very up in your head. So, yeah, this change. Oh my gosh. Right, what's under the deck? More Pentacles energy. The Seven of Pentacles, it's planting this seed. It's like you almost want to know before you take the leap of faith what the outcome is going to be, what the return on your investment's going to be. But you can't know that. None of us can know that. We have to take a leap of faith and have trust, literally. We've got to trust ourselves. We've got to trust the universe. We've got to trust that intuitive inspiration to take action in a specific direction is what you're supposed to be doing, rather than, you know, hearing that and then allowing that to stress you out. But yeah, it's like you want to know what's going to happen, you know, when you plant your seed, wherever it is that you're going to plant it. You want to see the results. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Let's get you some advice and guidance. I don't feel I need to clarify that at all. It was so clear. Can we have some advice and guidance for the collective? Please, Spirit. Right, detox in the reversed. Right, okay, let's turn this around. I don't think we read these. Yeah, I don't think we read those as reversals. Right, card 49. Here we go. Detox. It says the ego accumulates negativity and holds on to it for a long time. This is this forgiveness shit. This is what you need to detox. Whatever it is that you've been harboring. Whatever you've been harboring in any, you know, denomination of that. It says the ego accumulates negativity and holds on to it for a long time. It settles into the mind and body as destructive patterns, attitudes, behaviours, habits and feelings. And that's what this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, like I was saying. It's like breaking a cycle, breaking patterns, whether they're generational or just patterns to do with, you know, you personally, I don't know. But it's breaking all of that shit. The more negativity that you amass and absorb, the more difficult it is to sense or see the light of your spirit. It's time to detox from all this negativity, to clear your inner light and let it shine once again. Start by cleansing your body. Oh, this is really long. Sorry. It says stop eating heavy foods, sugar and white flour, using alcohol, tobacco and other known toxins for the next few days. These foods and substances tax your system and place a burden on you, dimming the light of your spirit. It's also time to eliminate other toxic elements in your life as well. Are your conversations toxic? Are your habits? Is your thinking? Like I said, we start with this thinking woman, the Queen of Swords. And I said with this Nine of Swords in reverse, someone's very much up in their head. So for some of you, it's cleansing negative thinking. Others of you, this forgiveness has got something to do with love or a relationship partner. We saw the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, or someone you have an emotional or spiritual connection with. It says, yeah, how about your associations? If you aren't sure, ask your spirit and then feel the vibration for your answer. Harmful substances, behaviours and associations drain your energy and leave you feeling stressed and sick. They suck the light and joy out of you, making you fatigued, depressed and unmotivated. Just as you wouldn't stay in a room filled with nuclear waste, don't wallow in the psychic toxic energy of your life any further. Yeah, this cycle, whatever it was, it needs to be fully closed out here. It says your spirit deserves better and your inner light can no longer be felt in such negative circumstances. Detox from those elements that harm your spirit before you get sick, become demoralized or lose your energy. Yes, it takes discipline. Find the resolve to do this and quit postponing it. Seek help if you must. It's there for the asking. You're at a saturation point of negativity and can't experience peace, until you clear away the pollution. And yeah, you won't be able to experience this new beginning either, if I can get these off the damn table. You won't be able to experience this new beginning. You won't be able to hear the intuitive guidance that's, you know, wanting you to move in a specific direction to get you to this Ace of Pentacles new beginning. If you allow yourself to absorb, whether it's negative thinking about, you know, what it is that you need to leave behind, or you just harboring resentment, forgiveness and acceptance are going to be really, really helpful. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you managed to get something from this reading. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.